All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2024 Scotia Bowl Provincial Championships here in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. We have got our second game on the docket today, the PeeWee Gold Medal Final between the Dartmouth Destroyers in the black and the Toronto Argos in the white. Dartmouth, their organization, just won the Adam Championships, defeating Bedford 11-0, and they're looking to go 2 for 2 today so far. This being the PeeWee matchup, should be a little faster, a little more physical, but we shall see there. Players are a lot bigger. Dartmouth will kick off first. Argos will receive. Yep. And Dartmouth kicks off. This will be returned by number 1 for the Argos. And he is wrapped up. Good tackle there. And Halifax's offense will start today first. Willie Irvine was the player who returned for the Argos there. And it'll be interesting to see how their offense looks on this first drive. First down, and there's going to be a whistle right away. The referees will blow this one down. So a false start. Argos starting quarterback is number 7, Robbie Grant.
We're going to have a Halifax Argos offside.
Offsides on the Argos.
5 yards, first down.
Repeat the first down, move it back 5. Grant, handoff. Good carry right up the middle there, getting a good chunky yard. He's still on his feet, still moving forward, and finally tackled down. Willie Irvine with a good carry there to start off this drive for the Halifax Argos.
Yeah, it's a strong carry there on first down. Obviously, a little bit of a hiccup off the start with the false start, but Willie was able to get all that yardage back and then some on first down. Argos looking at a 2nd and 8 now.
And Argos come out here. Keep an eye on the fullback for the Argos. It's a big fellow there, number 33, is play action and throws it out, intended for Carter Sutcliffe, the receiver, number 84. It'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Pass intended for the receiver, number 84, incomplete. 3rd down, Argos.
So if you're Dartmouth, 3 and out is the ideal scenario. Here we go, big 3rd down early in this one. They were going to pitch it, they go to the right. He might have space to the outside, cuts in, and he is going to be swarmed around the ball there. Good tackling there by number 3 for Dartmouth, Sebastian Daywood. And that will bring up a punting scenario for the Argos. So see the replay on the carry here. I thought Irvine might have had the outside, but decided to cut in and just wrapped up there.
Yeah, great contain there by number 3. Able to get the outside edge, breaks down, wraps him up, makes a tackle for a loss.
And here we go, 4th down, and Well, Halifax is going to go for it. Irvine rolls right. Has space, has a man. Caught. Oh, dropped incomplete. He had Max Sampson, the receiver, number 16. And that'll be a turnover on downs in Halifax's own end.
Yeah, it was a great play design there by the coaches. You know, he had a man open for sure, just slipped out of hands. You know, it's a cold day. Got to get the fingers warmed up for sure.
Our first chance to check out the Dartmouth Destroyers offense here. First down, and it's a little sweep outside. It's cut, and good play there. He gets a first down and then some. That is number 36 for Dartmouth, Kingston Leblon. The slot receiver gets the handoff.
And we'll see on the replay here, there's actually a great block there by the offensive lineman. He was able to run him down, keep him inside the tackle box, and get the pancake. That actually set the edge there for the receiver.
Big time play on the first down there. And they'll do the same play call, but this time to the left. And this time it's to number 10. He's got space on the outside. Can he break away? And he's tackled at the, I believe there, that looks like the 10-yard line. And that will move the chains once again. Yes, it will. 2 plays, 2 first downs for Dartmouth. That was number 10, Derico Hill, another slot receiver. Quarterback for Dartmouth is number 30, Colton Leverman. Leverman looking pass, incomplete. And threw that to the outside. Appeared to be, hard to see the number there, 36, I believe that was, again, Kingston LeBlanc.
You know, early here we're seeing some good physicality from the Dartmouth offensive line. That's 2 or 3 plays now in a row where I see an offensive lineman pancaking someone on the defensive side of the ball.
Nicholas Johnson, number 60, the right tackle, looking impressive so far. Nothing really to that one there. I believe that was Cohen McNeil with the catch there for the Destroyers. Pardon me, the handoff. And actually, I think that was 75, if I'm correct, Parker Thomas. And on third, shot, caught, touchdown. Wow. Very impressive there. Leverman finds his receiver, Jace Hill, number 64. And the Destroyers, on their very first drive, put up a touchdown.
You know, that was an impressive drive to start, for sure. You know, a couple of reverses, a little bit of trickery, a little downhill running, and then a pass to finish off the drive there. Quarterback steps up into the pocket, delivers a strike, and it's wide open across the middle. Good ball, good catch.
Now the point after attempt, snap down, hold, and he sails it to the left. That point after attempt is no good. That's number 65, Zoltan Burka.
Yeah, and those kicks aren't easy when you're young, and that's why if you joined us for the last game, the Adam Championship, you know, both teams had some decent kickers. They were able to get it through the uprights. One, I think, hitting from around the 10-yard line. So if you got a kicker on your team, especially at that minor level, it can be a huge advantage.
Windy day, too. You can see the flags on the top of the goalposts and the scoreboard there. Definitely not easy with the wind. But a good opening drive nonetheless for Dartmouth. They lead 6-0 early, puts the pressure on Halifax. As we just await the official, having a quick discussion on the sideline with a member of the Destroyers staff. And here we go. And the kick is away. It's a good one. And this will be returned. That's number 83. Gets down, and he's tackled. About the 30, maybe the 29. For the Argos, that is Wesley Dickinson.
That's great pursuit there by the Destroyers there on that kickoff. You know, it's you definitely want to look to get north as quick as possible if you're a returner, especially in the return game. It can be challenging. You can make it harder on yourself when you start going to east and west instead of north and south.
Argos had 4 plays on their last drive, gave up good field positioning for Dartmouth. As they will toss this. That is Willie Arvon. He's got space to the outside. He might get him on the corner. And lucky for Dartmouth there was number 18, Corvée Clayton. He was the last man back. Irvine almost had a chance to take that home. Good pitch outside left. That's exactly how the Argos want to start this drive. First and 10, the 45 of the Argos. Irvine, this is going to be another handoff. He gets it. Continues to push his way forward. He's finally going to be tackled. They'll pick up about 4.5, 5. Bring up second down.
Yeah, Argos are looking to establish the run game here early and often. You know, I think they got a pretty good running back there. You know, number 1, Irvine. He's pretty shifty.
Yeah, expect to see a lot out of Willie Irvine for the remainder of this one. This being the PeeWee Provincial Championship game here at the 2024 Scotia Bowl, Wolfville, Nova Scotia, home of Acadia. Quarterback will flush right. He overthrows his man, number 84, Carter Sutcliffe. And Grant will look to make a play on third down here for the Argos.
And they did go for it on the last 4th down, so if they're going to keep with that philosophy, they're probably going to want to look to pick up a chunk of yardage here, at least make it a little bit more manageable. The run game has been serving well to start, so maybe we see a little handoff, try to get as much as we can and go from there.
Just shy of their own 50. It is third down. It's Robbie Grant. He'll pitch it out to Irvine, who does not have space. The Destroyers read that all the way. I saw number 48 for Dartmouth, Elijah Gebegbin in there. Pardon me. So on 4th down, I would think you're punting. I know they didn't last time. All right, and Halifax sends out their punting unit. Oh, it's a fake. And that was read all the way. I saw number 4 there, Halifax. That's Levi Carrington trying to pick it up on the fake. Dartmouth did not budge whatsoever. And once again, they get the ball in great field positioning.
Yeah, it's a tough one there. You know, I understand you want to try to maintain the ball as much as possible there, but you know, you are in your own end there, so you probably want to kick that off and live to see another day. And now you're giving your opponent good field position here. They already got the lead, right?
Here we go, 6-0. Dartmouth trying to add on to it. And they've Love this play. Just kind of hand it off to a slot receiver. There are flags down on the play, but it is a big pickup. We'll see what the markers are for. Dartmouth's Kingston LeBlanc, his third touch of the day.
Ball carried by number 35, Isaiah Downey. Brought down by number 15, Kyrie Allison.
And after all that, penalties were declined. Or they were on the Argos, so it is a first down. Lieberman looks to pass. He's got a man short right side. He overthrows it just too high.
Pass intended for receiver number 40, incomplete.
Intended for,
Second down, Destroyers.
I'm going to say that was Nash Burke, number 40, that was intended for the running back. Clock ticking to just about a minute left in this first quarter. Destroyers inching closer and closer into scoring range for them. Although they did have that bad miss on a PAT. This will be a hand. Oh, and he is met in the backfield. How about that? Number 20, Monte Murphy Gray.
Yeah.
Just comes flying in.
Big
Makes
hit
a
on the
hell of a
play
play.
there. See on the replay. Hard count, guy gets offside, gets back, and number 20 just sheds two blockers right down the middle.
Yep.
It's looking like a RB lead play. Got to get the big fellas up front, moving forward and not backwards, especially on a running play.
Corvée Clayton was the Dartmouth player who received that handoff. It is third and quite a distance to go, about 13 yards. There we go. Lieberman throws it right. It is complete, and he's got space. Still on his feet, and that'll be a first down. First down, Dartmouth to number 64, Jace Hill.
Pass caught by number
And this
64, Braylon Kelly.
This Dartmouth offense is looking pretty good to start the game here.
Pass caught by number 64, Jace Hill.
Jace Hill with another catch. You know, he's been pretty good to start the game here. Got a couple of them under his belt already. Makes a man miss at the second level and is able to move those chains.
The winning number will be announced in the second half of the game.
And this one is going to go on the sweep there. And he's going to bust his way forward. Good tackle. Number 34 for the Argos, Michael Clark, with a touchdown-saving tackle, but a good play nonetheless.
Ball carried by number 32, Kingston LeBlanc. Brought down by number 84.
All right, and that does do it for the first quarter of play. Teams will have to march all the way down the field. Switch sides. 6-0 for Dartmouth on the Argos here, as we see some highlights of the first quarter.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the biggest factors to the start for Dartmouth has been their offensive line play.
Yeah, their offensive line is doing a heck of a job of creating space. We're seeing Dartmouth using a lot of sweeps, a lot of outside runs, and whenever your tackles are able to get set at that edge, you're able to get quite a few yards, and we've seen it. And speaking of gaining yards, getting closer, it's about 2 yards away from pay dirt and another touchdown for Dartmouth.
OK Tire, touchdown for communities. CFL, One Team, Procure Source, and the province of Nova Scotia.
You see on the replay there, a pancake by the offensive lineman. Big play there. Set the edge, like you said.
Yeah, Kingston LeBlanc, 36. He's got about 3 touches today. Lieberman throws it up in the end zone, and incomplete, dangerous pass.
That one was almost picked off there by the Argos.
Would have been disastrous to say the least, that close to the end zone.
And if I'm Dartmouth here, you know, honestly, at this point in the game where your defense has been pretty stout, I'm thinking we got 2 opportunities here at the end zone. So maybe think a quick run up the middle, try to get a jet sweep or something on 3rd down.
Say like 3rd down to go. There's Leverman, and he's sacked by number 20. That is Monte Murphy-Gray on the sack. Decision time for Dartmouth.
Yeah, that's a huge play, you know. He's making plays right in the middle of the field, a nose tackle. We see him bust right through the double team again. Offensive line not having a great day in the pass game. Run game has served them a little bit better here, but Dartmouth is definitely going to want to clean that up going forward.
So we get a timeout on the play. Dartmouth going to go over the play here. It's 4th and goal. Well, they got the marker at the 1 there, but I would think they are going to go for this instead of kicking.
Yeah, and I think if you're Dartmouth here, you know, you had a tough PAT conversion. Obviously, not all of them are going to go through, but, you know, your defense has been pretty solid, like I was saying earlier, and the offense seems to be rolling. I think you could probably scheme up a little pass here. If not, try to get the ball outside to one of your playmakers, see if you can make something happen. Worst case scenario, you know, you're starting back on defense deep in enemy territory, right?
Yeah, and up 6. Field positioning is big. Let's see what Dartmouth has drawn up here on this 4th down play. They go with that pitch. It's been used quite a bit. Still on his feet, and he's in. What a second effort, number 36. Kingston Leblon. I thought he was down at about the 5. And he forces way in for a touchdown, Dartmouth.
Yeah, it cuts it back inside. He does run into one of his own players. Able to bounce it back. Get going here. We do have a Dartmouth player down.
And
although he's back up now.
Yeah, I think that's number 16. Nope, maybe 18, Corvée Clayton. Either way, it looks easy to be okay. Destroyers will line up for their 2nd PAT attempt of the day.
Oh, and Dartmouth going with a fake.
And he might have the edge on the outside. He waiting on the call, and the referee says he did not get in.
Wow.
Good tackle.
Play.
Yep, good
Number
tackle.
20 again.
Number 20, Monte Murphy-Gray. He's made some key tackles at the goal line today.
Keep in mind here, number 20 is a nose tackle, so he's right in the middle of that offensive line. So the fact that he's the one making that tackle on the outside just shows the effort that he's bringing. That's a big hit.
Yep.
Stop the 2-point conversion and keep this a 2-score game.
12-0 is our score. Dartmouth appreciates that lead. The Argos, while down, they're definitely not out of it. Still plenty of time to go here. 2024 Scotia Bowl Provincial Championships in Wolfville. PeeWee final. Another excellent turnout for this game, as we had the previous one between Dartmouth and Bedford in the Adam group. Dartmouth won 11-0. Talked to their head coach after the game. They said they gave up 8 points all year. Dartmouth. I said, damn. That is not bad. And Dartmouth kickoff will be returned. It's Willie Irvine. Cuts to the right, moves forward, and down at about the 48-yard line. That's where the Argos will start their 3rd drive today.
Brought down by number 24, Grayling Pelly.
Not the best situation for the Argos. Only the third time their offense touching the ball, and they're down 2 scores, but still plenty of time. And we have seen them make some plays. Willie Irvine's been very good for them so far. Irvine will touch it again, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Dartmouth read that all the way. Loss of a few. It's number 24, Braylon Kelly, the linebacker, with the TFL.
Willie Irvine wrapped up by number 24, Braylon Kelly.
Nice to see some offense going on in this game. Obviously, we in the Adam Championship, it was an 11-0 final, so a bit of a defensive showcase in that one. So we've already topped the score of the last one, and even though the Argos have 0 up on the board, you know, we've seen some impressive stuff from their backfield.
And they will throw this out to the right, and that's not going anywhere. Irvine wrapped up again. Robbie Grant was looking for him quick, but this Dartmouth defense is very impressive right now.
Yeah, that's a great pursuit by the defense there in the Argos. Or sorry, the Destroyers. You know, and if you're the Argos right now, you definitely want to start spreading the ball out a little bit more. I think their offense has been kind of centered around number 1, and I think the Destroyers realize that at this point in the game. Looking at a replay here, number 64.
Yeah, he's been key for the Destroyers today. He's got a touchdown. He's got about 4 catches. They love him on that touch pass to the outside, as we see here. That's number 36, Kingston Leblon. And a Dartmouth player was down. He seems to be all right there. I believe that's Zoltan Burka, 65, a big D lineman. Oh, just under 9 minutes in the second quarter in the first half. Grant fires it right. He's got a man open, caught. Oh, and he's hit hard. Hit hard. Number 84, Carter Sutcliffe.
Number 18 on the tackle there.
That is Corvette Clayton. He's had a couple tackles. That was a big one there.
Yeah, that's a big play there. Great way to track him down, you know. Nice clean hit. Shoulder to the chest. Follow through. Run your feet. And this Dartmouth team is looking very strong to start this game.
Yeah, the officials having a conversation. They're just going to stop the time for a sec. Head coach of the Argos is discussing with his quarterback. And I would say Halifax is going to go for this again. 4th and very long.
Yeah, I understand that you want to keep yourself in the game here, but, you know, still lots of time on the clock. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. You know, it's looking like a little bit of Dan Campbell-style offense out here going for it. But I definitely think punting in this situation is the right call.
They haven't punted yet. They went for it on 4th, and they faked a punt, didn't get it. And Dartmouth has been able to start their offensive drives in Argo territory each time. This is a must-get situation, I would say. And it's incomplete.
Oh, and there is a flag down.
We got a flag. We'll have to check that one out.
That might be roughing the passer, which would give them the first down here. Maybe we can get a replay here, see what happened. Refs are discussing this call right now.
It was in the backfield. Yep, that's going to be on Dartmouth. I'm going to say that was roughing the passer. And
that's a tough time there. You know, if you're a Dartmouth defender, obviously you're trying to bring the heat. You guys have been firing on all cylinders, but, you know, 4th and 15, probably the time to lay off the quarterback a little bit there and just see if your DBs, see if your safeties can make a play on the ball and get yourself the ball back on enemy turf.
For the first time today, the Argos enter Dartmouth territory. And so off the destroyer mistake, it's Robbie Grant taking the snap, and I believe he might have been offside. Then they don't throw the flag, though. Irvine's got a carry out to the right on the toss. Breaks one tackle, speeds through. Oh, and he's still on his feet. Good run. Willie Irvine with a fantastic run there. And that's another first down. Let's move the chains.
Willie Irvine is the heart and soul of this offense right now. Just making guys miss left and right, finding blockers wherever he can. And honestly, that's the difference here at a young age. You know, when you can see guys, you can see which guys have the kind of eye for the game.
Good footwork. See this little juke right here. Cut back outside. I was able to pick up an extra 5 or 6 yards and a first down. So right when Dartmouth had all the momentum, 2 straight touchdowns, and it looked to be a 4 and out. And another turnover on downs. The Argos are now marching with 2 straight first downs. And that's a throw in the middle. Nobody really in the vicinity. Might have been a miscommunication. Incomplete, bring up second down. Irvine subs out, gives a breather. I'm going to guess this is going to number 33, the big fullback. It is. It's a big guy to cut down in space. We'll see. As he cuts through, spins off one person, and it's going to take about 3 or 4 to take him down. They do. But a pretty good game there for Halifax's Angus McKinnon.
Ball carry by number 33, Angus McKinnon.
Yeah, that's a good carry there. Especially when you're a bigger guy, you know, you don't have necessarily greatest speed. You probably want to cut that up a little sooner and gain a couple extra yards, but nonetheless, he's going to put his team in a manageable 3rd and 6 here.
Corvée Clayton, 18, appeared to be the first one in on that tackle for Dartmouth. This is 3rd and about 5. No reason to think Halifax wouldn't go for it on 4th down again if they do not convert this. And they're going to toss this out once again. And that is 33. That is very close to the first down marker. I think he's right on it. I'm going to say that's a first down, but we shall see. McKinnon again. And yes, it is. First down.
And we see on the replay there, you know, he got north quicker there and was able to just get that yardage, get the first down, and fall forward. And that's what you're looking for, especially if you're a big guy, you know, just get 3 points of contact on that football and lower the shoulder and get what you need. Argos got some momentum now.
For the 3rd straight time, they give it to McKinnon, the big fella, busting outside. That's a stiff arm. That's Derrick Henry stuff. But a great tackle. I mean, a great tackle there from behind by number 32, Caden Mitchell.
Yeah. You gotta assume that he's running on E at this point here. Maybe they'll get Irvine back out, which I think they are. Or is that number 7? That's number 7.
Irvine is in the game. I see him number 1 in the middle there. I would expect him to get a carry here soon. That carry was a loss of a few. 3:40, clock ticking down. Ball at the Dartmouth 30. Crowd getting loud here for their Argos. Play action. Grant throws it. He's got a guy open. Caught. Good chunk play and a completion there to number 84, Carter Sutcliffe.
That's a great play there by the quarterback. We'll see here on the replay. He's rolling out to the left and he's right-handed. So to be able to flip the hips, get those feet set, and then deliver a ball across the middle, that's a great ball there. Great throw, great catch.
Under 3 minutes. Can Halifax get themselves right back in the game? Make it a one-possession football game here. They've got McKinnon and Irvine in the backfield. Irvine will get the toss. McKinnon to block. Irvine breaks through one tackle, still slipping through. And we'll check on the spot. That's another close one. Will it be third down, or will they give him a first? Or fourth down, or give him a first? And they give him the first down.
Yeah.
Halifax continuing to move the chains efficiently here.
Yeah, run game looking pretty strong right now. You got to think that this Dartmouth defense is starting to get a little tired out there.
Yeah, cold, windy, and tired. And the Argos with some very good play calling, run. They're able to get a play action bootleg. And see what they got dialed up for this first down play. Grant hands it off, Irvine. Good tackle. Wrapped up there. It's number 30. Tough to say.
Number 1, Willie Irvine on the carry.
33.
Number 32, Peyton Mitchell.
Yeah, 33 there. That is Nazai.
33.
What was that? Naziah Morse. Play action. Throws it out. He's got a man open. That is caught. Unfortunately, he just could not catch and complete and move. It's a short gain, about a half yard to Sutcliffe. Under 2 to go. Third and long. They need to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. And a stoppage on the play. We got a timeout. We got a timeout for Dartmouth. And so, Argos, they've had a very impressive drive here. It's taken up pretty well this entire second quarter. And they've been able to convert on third down the last 2 times. They look to do this again. As great as it is to march down the field and have a good possession, they want points. That's the name of the game. They've already given up 12.
Yeah, and if we were playing fantasy out here, you know I'd like to have number 1 on my team for sure.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Belcal running back.
Argos have been targeting Carter Sutcliffe quite a bit here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them dial up another play for him. As we're seeing the replays of this drive, Irvine been impressive. McKinnon as well, toting the rock. Defense chance. Loud here for the Dartmouth faithful. The Argos crowd trying to get their boys going. As this is a pass, he's going to scramble out. He's got nowhere to go. He throws it up and intercepted. He had 3 guys coming in on the sack and nowhere to go really, so he throws it up, and then there's a broken tackle, and this has potential to be very dangerous, but McKinnon, number 33, with a great tackle flag on the play. And the Dartmouth player is going to be shook up there on the pick. Great return.
Yeah, that's a bad decision there by the Argos quarterback. He kind of panicked a little bit and just decided to throw it up. Underhand throw there. I think he would have been better off for sure just either tucking it and getting his whatever he could or just taking the sack.
Yeah, he had 3 guys on him, and I know he's trying to throw it, but, you know, it's just kind of a no-win scenario, but it was 3rd down, not 4th. And unfortunately for Halifax, that great drive does go without points. And after a pretty good return, obviously we hope the player that intercepted that pass, number 3, Sebastian Daywood, we were hoping he's okay. He took a pretty good shot from a big fella, McKinnon. Just getting tended to. So see the replays of that previous drive. Very unfortunate for the Argos, but still lots of game to go. And if you're Dartmouth, you know, you're getting the ball back around your own 40. You have enough time to go down and add points of your own.
Dawood still down here. Hopefully everything's all right.
Yeah, he took a pretty good shot there from McKinnon, as we see on the replay here.
There he is up now, and you can hear the crowd walking off under his own power. A little bit of assistance from some coaches.
Yeah, hopefully we see Daywood again today. He's made a couple pretty big plays there on the defensive end. Of course, none better than that interception.
I'm sure the Argos here are going to look to capitalize on their turnover. I'm not sure what happened with the penalty calls. I'm thinking we're going back here, though. Maybe some holding or blocks from the back.
Yeah, looking where they have the sticks, that interception return, they're just going to take the ball right back where it was picked off. So
it's tough, you know, especially when you're young. You get excited when your defense makes a play, and then you just look to make a block. But you gotta be able to be smart with what you're doing out there. And with the numbers, if you're seeing the numbers, you're seeing the back of a helmet, you can't block them.
And so this will be some interesting decision on the play call for Dartmouth, as they are deep in their own end. Win at 22 on the clock. And they love this play, the little jet touch pass. And that has been money all day, and he's got room up the sideline. Oh, and he ducks under McKinnon. What a run! Down to the 50, 45, 40. Still no one to beat. Unbelievable, number 36. Kingston Leblon, touchdown, Dartmouth.
Incredible play there.
What a run.
And that's huge there, especially when you're able to make guys miss. No flags on the play anywhere.
We'll see on this replay here, right here, I thought he was done. And then watch this one, folks. This is nuts. Watch this. That was nasty.
That's why you got to break down and make a tackle, but shifty little guy there.
And then the burners, to be able to beat everybody else. Good stamina. And yeah, well, great first half for Kingston Leblon. And Dartmouth has been absolutely money on those plays. They have not been money on the point afters.
Yeah.
It is 18-0. But still a big lead here. And man, that's a crusher for Halifax. He had a hell of a drive, milked down pretty much the whole quarter. And in one play, they go almost 100 yards and score a touchdown.
And if I'm Argos here, you know, obviously scoreboard isn't great, but I'm liking what I saw out of my offense to start. You know, I think there's a couple key things that you got to clean up. Got to get the quarterback understanding that he's got to take care of the rock a little bit more there. Can't just be throwing it away. But, you know, you have the run game going. You're able to move down the field. And 54 seconds left on the clock. You know, not impossible to get something going. We just saw a play go for around 100 yards.
A little confusion here as Dartmouth still needs to send a few players out for this kickoff. 18-0. Dartmouth extremely efficient on offense so far. Argos have not played bad, but they just have not executed all the way perfectly. Their defense does have to get some stops, though. And that is immediate.
Great decision, honestly, by
Yeah.
number 25 there. You know, probably not a ball carrier, more of a blocker in that scenario. So great hands on him, able to get the ball, and now you're getting the ball on the 50-yard line instead of deeper into your territory.
Nicholas Johnson is the kickoff specialist for Dartmouth. Number 25, Alex Dugan. Tell you what, 53 seconds left. You're right at midfield. You get a couple big plays. And Argos can take some momentum back from Dartmouth before the half.
Yeah, if you can get anything up on the board here, I'm sure if you're an Argos fan, you're going to be pretty happy about it.
All right, here we go. Oh, no, a toss fumble. And you just got to jump on that if you're Irvine, and he does. Almost disastrous there for the Argos. See on the replay here.
Cold fingers.
Yeah. Pitch was a little wide, and it's tough to make catches on a cold day like this.
Clock's running. You want to get the ball off here if you're going to make something happen.
Yeah,
Looking at 35 seconds here.
I'd look for a pass to the sidelines and run out of bounds. And you also need a chunk yards. This is a play action. He's looking for number 84. He's got him all day and wasn't really open, a little high. And the number 1 target today, Carter Sutcliffe. Bring up 3rd and long. 22.7 left in this first half. 2024 Scotia Bowl here in Wolfville, PeeWee final. Here we go. It is going to be a quick throw to the outside, and he's wrapped up immediately.
I think the biggest part there is he was able to keep him in bounds and keep the clock rolling.
Number 83, Wesley Dickinson, had the reception. Lost about a yard, actually, on that play.
Wesley Dickinson, brought down by number 2, Bentley Whitman.
Bentley Whitman, number 2 for Dartmouth on the tackle. And clock ticking. They will have to snap it, and they're going to punt it.
First punt of the day.
So we'll see our first punt from the Argos today, or maybe they'll just get to do another fake. I don't know exactly how many people would fall for a fake, because we got a timeout here. Dartmouth called that one. So one more play to go in this half. Players just getting situated here, getting the right players on the field. And here we go here. I'd expect a punting situation here. They do have it lined up. Like I said, don't be too surprised if we don't get a fake. but we'll see. So we got a 4th down here, and they'll just kneel it. All right. That'll do it for the first half. 18-0 for the Dartmouth Destroyers on Halifax. In this PeeWee Championship game, I'm Denver alongside Che. We will be back. All right, folks, welcome back to the 2024 Scotia Bowl Provincial Championship here in Wolfville. We're about to start the second half of the PeeWee final between Dartmouth and Halifax. Dartmouth leading 18-0. 3 touchdowns I haven't been able to convert on PATs or 2 points. Included pretty well a 100-yard receiving touchdown by Kingston Leblon. It was our highlight of the first half, no doubt. Argos not playing necessarily bad. Their defense could step it up a bit, but they're still in this game, I would say, although they will be on defense to start the half first.
Yeah, I feel like if you're the Argos here, you're thinking try to get a quick 3 and out. Try to just contain a little bit more. A lot of the plays that Dartmouth has been able to achieve have been on the outside, jet sweeps, couple passes outside, nothing really inside the box, and I would say that that's a testament to the defense that the Argos are showing in the middle. But yeah, if you can get a quick 3 and out, try to put some points on the board quickly into this third quarter. A win is not out of the question here.
So the Argos kicker, it's number 16, Max Sampson. Making sure all his players are set. And second half is underway. It's a short kick.
Wow.
And it's returned. Wow.
Why did he stop? Could have kept it going. That will be an onside kick, though.
Yeah, Irvine probably could have kept that going, but hey, if you talk about having a good start, forget going on defense. Let's just take the ball and go on offense.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need to hear if you're Argos. So now, definitely looking to capitalize. Field goal is not going to do it, honestly. You need a touchdown here. Down 3 scores.
Yeah, you're looking at you need 2 touchdowns, two two-point conversions, and a field goal would give you 19.
First down, Argos.
We're going to see here. So first down, Argos. They will start this drive inside Dartmouth territory at their 49. Halifax crowd traveling about an hour here to Wolfville, getting into it, trying to get their team pumped up here. As the quarterback has a throw, doesn't really have anybody. He may as well just take that, and it is complete right at the last second. Right when I thought he was going to take off and step over the line of scrimmage, he completes a pass to number, let's say that's 84. It feels like he's been targeting him all day. It is, yep.
You see on the replay there, that's great patience by the quarterback, just extending the play as long as he can. And then as soon as that defender comes down to try and make a tackle, he just flips it over his head. Gets a short gain, but a gain nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely a good improvised play there. Able to pick up a few yards. We're in a second and about 6.5, 7 as a player is just being escorted off the sideline. That is Sutcliffe, the number 1 receiver. And Argos bench, I believe they're saying that should have been a horse collar. I missed it on the replay. No call either way.
I'd say we're probably going to see a run here to number 1. He's kind of been the workhorse for this offense in the first half.
2nd and 7. And you're right, they will hand it off to Irvine. He's got good running. I'll say it's going to be about 2 or 3 yards short. Willie Irvine. It's a cold day here. We are blocked out from the sun, so it is pretty freezing up here in the stands. All the fans making sacrifices.
And on 3rd and 1 here, I'd say just go right back to the well, run the ball, try to pick up that first down, and continue with this momentum that you have.
Ball at the 40, 3rd and 1. Toss outside Irvine. Can he get the edge in the block? And I would think they're going to give him the first down as we got a flag as well.
I missed the play there at the end, but yeah, the spot of the ball was definitely a little questionable. 2 flags.
Brought down by number 38, Liam Crew.
They gave the flag right after the tackle here, right here. So could it be?
Not sure what that was.
Maybe landing on him incorrectly. I'm not too sure.
There's also a flag on the far side. So
Yeah.
I'd assume that one is offside, whether it's offense or defense. One close side, I'm not really sure.
There's also the spot of the ball that just waiting on the call here. Might have been offsetting, which would mean we just replay the down.
Looks like we're going up.
A 15-yard penalty, I'd say.
Not sure what the flag was there. Maybe it was 2.
Either way, that
15
yeah,
yards.
unnecessary roughness. So that's a 15 yards.
Yeah, that's a huge penalty for the Argos right there. Score quickly here in the third quarter makes this a lot more of an attainable game.
In Dartmouth, we saw just before the end of the first half, they had a bad penalty that almost cost some points. They ended up scoring, but and he is going to throw this out to Irvine. He's got a little room, but he's going to get wrapped up after a short gain. Willie Irvine. Bucky Irvine, I almost said.
Pass to number 1, Willie Irvine. Brought down by
As you
number
see on the
15,
toss there,
Corbin
Irvine.
Clayton.
Definitely the X factor on offense for the Argos. If they're going to come back in this game, he's going to have to break one loose, I'd say, or probably multiple. PeeWee gold medal game here. Dartmouth won the Adam game earlier against Bedford. They're looking to go 2-2. Pitch to the right, Irvine. Nice cut. And he's going to get swarmed around again. Nothing really too much there.
And Irvine must be looking at about 15 carries already early in this third quarter. You know, obviously he's a great player, making a lot of plays, but you're going to want to try to find some sort of offense somewhere else if you want to be dynamic here if you're the Argos.
Yeah, you're looking at a 3rd and long now. At some point, you got to think that you're going to throw one down the field. We haven't seen too much of that, I should say. And here we go. He is sacked right away. And the quarterback there, Robbie Grant, had pretty well 0 opportunity to move there. Guess what, though? We got a flag. Now, as you see the replay here.
Number 32, Caden Mitchell.
And you know what? I think that's going to be another roughing on Dartmouth.
You know, refs trying to keep everyone safe here. I think it was more about the fact that there wasn't too much form there and a little bit more of a toss on a smaller player.
And according,
The penalty is against the Argos.
it was against the Argos.
Legal procedure. That penalty has been declined. 4th and long.
So it was a legal procedure. It was just the flag came out right when players thrown down, so I thought that was on that. As the Argos quarterback is meeting with his coach. This is a huge 4th down, a lot of yards to go, so we'll see how it goes here.
Looks like Argos will accept the delay of game penalty here as the ball's already been whistled in. Oh, timeout.
Timeout, yep.
Honestly, at that point, you're probably not kicking a field goal anyways. There's nothing really wrong with taking that 5-yard penalty and then just get your guys regrouped, save the timeout, and then you're able to punt the ball from 5 yards deeper. But really, at this point, with the field position, it doesn't really matter. So a little bit of a mishap with the coaching there. Probably could have saved the timeout, but it is what it is. Little replay here of the highlight we had in the second quarter.
Yeah, this is a highlight of the night, let me tell you, right here. Whoop.
Great play there.
Yeah, that is an exceptional play there. That's number 36, Kingston Leblon. It's been a problem for the Argos all day. He marched pretty well, 100 yards to the house. Pretty well no better feeling than that if you're a receiver. All right, here we go. Big 4th down here for the Argos.
Going for it. Pitch play.
Pitch. Oh! And I believe that's a fumble as the right hand was going forward, but I think he got hit before it actually did. Either way, it's Dartmouth ball.
Yeah, went for the old trickery. And I understand where the Argos are coming from there. They did have a receiver wide open down the field. However, you know, this isn't a game that's out of hand yet, and when you're taking opportunities like that, or I guess chances like that, it's you're just putting a lot of stress on your team, putting a lot of stress on your defense to make plays happen where, you know, you get a good punt off, and even if it's 20, 30 yards there, you're pinning them back deep.
First down handoff for a couple. Yeah, it was interesting there. I like the play call. There was 2 Argos wide receivers like wide open down the field for Irvine, but the play there to stop that pass from going off and causing the fumble saved. Quite honestly, I think a touchdown in a brand new game.
Yeah, Dartmouth defense has been pretty solid.
And they love this play. Another sweep to the outside, but this time Halifax wraps them right up.
Number 60 getting a pancake 10 yards downfield.
Yeah, that's Nicholas Johnson, the big fella. You see a replay.
Look at him run him.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of a hold.
Yeah.
Bit of a hold there. Ref's kind of not really looking at that, looking at the ball. Definitely got away with one there, but tackle for a loss anyways.
3rd and 10. Can Halifax get Dartmouth off the field? This is not a good situation for them. Is number 36. Another excellent move. He's going to be marked just short. Kingston Leblon, so impressive. Very shifty when he gets that ball in open space, as we've seen. And we'll see on this replay. So spot-wise, we're looking at about a 4th and 5, 6 to go. Dartmouth goes for it. Sacked. And that is exactly what the Argos needed. Number 72, the big fella in the interior, Kimani Rogers.
Yeah, that's a great play by the big fella. Not being fooled. Looked like the QB was looking around, didn't see anything. And then we got a bull rush here by number 72, and he's just able to get in the backfield and wrap up the quarterback.
Yeah, Colton Leverman kind of picked his head up, didn't like what he saw. Tried to scramble, just could not get away. And here we go, just like that, Argos. After less than a minute off the clock, they get the ball right back, pretty well where they just were. Halifax still in business, but they need to score. And score soon. Robbie Grant, that's a pitch to Irvine. We've seen it a few times today. He ditches the right side, cuts back into the middle, but he's not really going to go anywhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to have to, Argos are definitely going to have to figure out something right now. I think this pitch play is kind of being run dry here. Dartmouth is not being fooled by any of that, and honestly, the blocking hasn't been too great up front, so if they want to put some points on the board, they're going to have to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, and they're trying to bounce to the outside, but they're getting met by guys like Bentley Whitman and Sebastian Daywood, number 2 and 3 on the outside. And they seem to be pretty good tacklers. If they're not putting them to the ground, they're at least wrapping up so that his other teammates can come in. It's about 4.5 left here in this third quarter of play in the championship game. Second down, 10 to go. That's a pass. Throws it up right side. He's got a man. It is through his hands, incomplete. Sutcliffe.
And I like the play call there, honestly. That's a great ball by number 7.
Yep.
You know, we just got to be able to squeeze that one, but good release.
Yeah, it's perfectly
right where you
thrown.
want it.
Back shoulder.
You just gotta lock onto that ball, high point it, and clamp down on it.
Sutcliffe has been, honestly, he might be the only wide receiver that's really been targeted today. I've noticed in this Argos offense. Maybe Wesley Dickinson had a reception there one time, but.
Third and long here. Gotta hope that they're going back to the pass.
It's not like, you know, they haven't connected too much in the pass, but it's not like it's been terrible. They'll run it up the middle to Irvine. No gain. Tough. And this Destroyers defensive line is getting it done too right now.
Yeah, and honestly, at this point, I'm starting to feel for the young running back. His number has been called a numerous amount of times, and honestly, he's not getting a lot of help up front at this point in the game.
Yeah, he's meeting about 3 or 4 black sweaters every time he's handed off the ball. And so while the Argos have gone on 4th down a lot, their conversion rate hasn't been great. They have been getting them due to some penalties. So if you're Dartmouth here on the coaching staff, you're just trying to say, let's get the tackle, stop him short, and that's about it. Here we go. We got a roll out. He's got the edge, gets a block. And he's got a man, and it's incomplete. I noticed number 48 for Halifax, Jake Drapeau, was open up the middle, but just due to the angle, I don't think Grant really saw him there.
Yeah, that's tough, especially, you know, you got a right-handed quarterback and you're getting him to roll out to the left. It's going to be hard for him to plant his feet and throw the ball. So, especially if you're going to go to those rollout plays, you'd like it to be to the side that he can throw to. Obviously, the ball was kind of on the right side of the field, maybe towards the middle, and you schemed it up to the left. Maybe if you go to the right, you got a bit better vision there. But it is what it is.
Yeah, turnover and downs there as the Argos, and we do have an immediate flag.
False start.
Yeah, and this will be on Dartmouth. Back them up 5.
The opportunities have been there for the Argos, you know, especially in this third quarter. They've been able to contain the Dartmouth offense pretty well. It's just the offense for the Argos hasn't been great in regards to execution.
Yeah, it's a tough situation here for the Argos. They are still in this game, but like I said, I gotta put points on the board. A turnover would be crucial here. And Dartmouth will pass, and there it is, intercepted. And he is tackled down. And how about that? That's number 84, Carter Sutcliffe, with a heck of an interception there.
Flag at the end there on the tackle, it looked like.
Commentator's curse. I apologize to Dartmouth's quarterback Colton Lieberman.
Interception by number 84, Carter Sutcliffe.
The interesting.
Looks like we're going up.
We got a roughing on Dartmouth. So we're going to add 15 yards. So
Argos are going to go up 15 yards.
Halifax
on first down.
gets the turnover that they needed and get an extra 15. And at this point, it's you got to cash in. You've had too many opportunities here. You got to start scoring.
Yeah. And you just hope that the coaching staff here with the Argos kind of try to scheme something a little bit different up here. You know, I feel the pitch play is kind of a little bit outdated at this point. Just it's been called upon too many times. They need to see something different. In the I formation again.
Dartmouth showing blitz, they do. Pitch right. Irvine scrambles away, gets more, cuts in again. And still on his feet, and a very impressive run by Willie Irvine. That looked like a loss of about 5 or 6. He turned into a gain of 5 or 6.
Irvine's doing everything he can at this point. I mean, that's just grit and heart.
Willie Irvine.
A gain of about 8 maybe there. You can see on the replay there, he gets off about 4 guys here. Still always has his feet moving too. He's a smaller guy, but it's clearly tough to bring him down, so very impressive. On the Dartmouth 27, Argos crowd getting excited here. Irvine gets another carry, bounces out to the right. He's got the edge, cuts back inside, and swings down. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. And right when it looked like the Argos had the momentum swinging their way, and a first down. Unfortunately, Irvine could not hold on to that one. We'll see on the replay here. Right here, he cuts inside. Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, that's what we call in the game a tornado tackle. The defender was able to get his hands on the ball and then rip it away with the spinning motion. It's tough, man. You know, Irvine's got to be a little bit tired at this point. Just not gripping the ball the same.
Dartmouth comes out and pass again, and Learman will just slide. Didn't like what he saw there. Bring up second down. Yeah, it's been one of those days, I guess, for the Argos. It just seems, you know, right there. I thought Irvine had a chance to maybe even take that into the end zone the way he was running, and unfortunately, it spun off in a fumble.
Yeah.
Game's still not over. Argos, if they can get another turnover. I probably would have stopped saying that if he got picked off again. I would have felt bad. Just a reminder, we still have one more championship game to go today, the Bantam. Dartmouth once again will be playing in that final. They'll be taking on Truro.
Clock's still running, although it probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, and an incompletion, eh? The sweep that they love so much, and it finally gets blocked down. McKinnon on the tackle. A good one there, the big fella. All the way down at the 1. And I'll tell you, Dartmouth was lucky that wasn't a safety.
Number 33, Angus McKinnon with a tackle for loss.
That'll be the end of the quarter.
And that'll do it. The teams will have to march all the way down the field to switch sides. 12 minutes left in this game. 18-0 Dartmouth. And it'll be 4th down on their own 1. So an interesting call here on what they decide to do. A couple scenarios you could think of. See the replays here of our third quarter.
Yeah.
Called Willie Irvine's name quite a bit.
And honestly, at this point, if you're Dartmouth, you know you're backed up on your around the 5-yard line, maybe even less than that. I think it's a 3rd or 4th down and long. I mean, this is a Canadian ball game. There's nothing wrong with taking a safety here, sending the ball back to the other side, and living to see another day. 2 points for a team who, in the Argos, who haven't really put anything up on you yet. I think you'll probably want to trust your defense there and just concede the safety.
Yeah, the last thing you need is some type of fumble or Argos get that ball in the end zone. So I think you're right, a safety here Just in order to back the Argos up, if not even further, is the smart play. But we shall see. They will punt.
Wow.
That's a good punt. Very good punt. And now it takes a bounce as it goes off Irvin's fingertips. He will return it. He's going to have space on the sideline, though, this left side. Can he get the edge? He cuts into the inside.
And
Still on his feet, and he's in. Touchdown.
And that's exactly what you fear right there.
Yep.
When you punt deep in your own end zone, you do always risk the chance of giving up points, whether it's through bad field position or a punt return like that. And now, because of a decision made by the coaching staff, we're seeing 7 points or 6 points put up against your team instead of 2, where you can see the safety, you give up 2, and you're kicking it back to them, or they're taking the ball on their own 30-yard line. So
that's what the doctor ordered there for Toronto, Halifax. As Irvine makes up for that costly fumble on a return touchdown. I am a little surprised that the Argos would not be going for 2 here. Or maybe it's a 2-point PAT. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a tough decision there.
So 18-6. We shall see here. Argos need all the points they can get. Snap down, held by number 16. Kick is
great kick.
Up and good. Very good kick there. By number 83 for Halifax, Wesley Dickinson. We got a new ball game. It's 18-7.
Those are the little differences there. Obviously up front it doesn't feel great giving up that safety, but sometimes it's better to just see another day. And now, if you're the Argos, you got a little bit of momentum here early in the fourth quarter. Quick stop and a score, and you're right back in this game.
Yep, and now, so if you're the Destroyers right now, the coaching staff, I would be telling them, make sure we get this kickoff. Argos have already gotten an onside kick today. Crazier things have happened, folks. I called a game in the summer between Quebec and Ontario and Antigonish, and looked like that game was over. And then with 4 minutes left, Ontario staged a comeback of epic proportions. Anything can happen. 10:48 still on that clock. Dartmouth's been late on getting players onto their kickoffs today.
Yeah, a couple problems with the special teams unit.
We'll see here. See how aggressive the Argos are on this kickoff too, where they kick it. Yep, that's an onside. Beautifully handled there, right into the hands of number 3. Still on his feet, and they'll mark him down right around midfield. Dawood was there for the return, and Dartmouth takes over. Ball spotted right at midfield, right at the tip of the Acadia A. First down, Lieberman. We've seen this play call about 8 to 10 times today, and it's going to the house. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Dartmouth scores. Touchdown. That's number 18, Corvée Clayton. And right when the Argos get some momentum, the Dartmouth Destroyers answer right back and snuff it out. We've seen this all day. Great blocking, and then there you go. And you're not going to catch him there. 33 McKinnon with a great effort trying to, but Clayton far too fast for that. Snap down. Kick is no good. And although Dartmouth hasn't been able to execute there on special teams today, it hasn't mattered too much. They lead by 17 points with 9:40 remaining.
Yeah, Dartmouth has been able to utilize their athletes a little bit better than Halifax so far on offense. And, you know, it hasn't been anything crazy in the sense of crazy scheme or anything like that. It's just been getting the ball to the guys who can make plays and allowing them to do their thing.
Was that the dagger for Dartmouth? Like I said, it's still a pretty good amount of time left. We've seen crazier things. But it is a heck of an uphill climb now for Halifax. Waiting on, Halifax player just to come on the field there. Good kickoff. Right into the soft spot of the return. Irvine looking to make a play out of nothing here. And he is tackled hard by the man who sent the kick off. It's good effort there.
Yeah, great hustle there by number 60.
Nicholas Johnson, he's a
Offensive
tackle,
lineman.
kicker, punter.
Number 1, Willie Irvine, brought down by the kicker, Nicholas Johnson.
And so here we go. You got to empty every single best play you got if you're the Argos at this stage. Championship game. And on the snap, that's a low snap, and it looks like Dartmouth got it. Yes, they did.
And everything just going wrong right now for the Halifax Argos.
Wow. And so that's a tough one there for the quarterback there, number 7, Robbie Grant. As we'll see on the replay on the snap, I don't even think he's ready for this. And snaps it, goes down. I think it's 32. I think 32 came up with that for Dartmouth. Caden Mitchell, D lineman.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, if you're Dartmouth, you're probably just looking to run the ball as much as possible, get the clock down, and walk out of here with a W.
Let's call that sweep on the outside. Why not? And that is some terrific running by Kingston Leblon. Hard to pick a offensive MVP for this kind of game for Dartmouth. I mean, Leblon had that huge touchdown, but we've seen multiple players make plays for them. Very impressive.
Yeah, this is a well-rounded offense for sure.
And their O-line, I mean, you know, they don't get talked about enough, but there's a reason why they're able to bounce out on the outside. I'm seeing number 60, Nicholas Johnson. Definitely a hell of a football player. Smart decision by the quarterback just to go down there. Colton Lieberman didn't like what he saw.
Another pancake by Johnson.
Yeah, he's a difference maker out there. I'm sure he'd like a few of those kicks back, but at the end of the day, he's been one of the most impressive players in black today. Clock continues to tick down. Dartmouth is at the Argos 25. Lieberman will throw. Quick out. And that is caught, and he might have the distance for a first down and more. What an excellent play. That's a first down by Corvée Clayton. As I was just saying there, Dartmouth's had so many impressive players, you don't know who wants to get the MVP. Corvée Clayton's made a big statement here. That was a good block, too. Number 35 for Dartmouth. I want to give shout out to him, Isaiah Downey. We haven't shouted his name out a lot today, but right at the end, he kind of throws off that guy. Leverman, wide open there. He's got number 84, and he'll march his way in for the touchdown. That's number 64, Jace Hill. And that is the third different receiver to catch a touchdown pass today for the Dartmouth Destroyers.
Yeah, great high point there on the catch, and then able to get vertical and march into the end zone pretty well unscathed. You know, if you're Dartmouth or you're a Dartmouth fan right now, you're loving this offense that you're seeing across the board. They'll fake it.
Learman's going to get smushed in between two tackles. 72 and 99. Bear Lambert, 99. And Kaimani Rogers, 72. 30-7. With 6:15 on the clock remaining in this one, the gold medal game. 2024 Scotia Bowl championship game for the PeeWee division.
Our winning ticket number is 001811.
So we can see on those
001.
quick touch passes, sweeps. That's been the root of Dartmouth's offense today, and has been exceptional.
Yeah, I really like what the Destroyers have been able to do across the board. Even on defense, have been able to shut down the running attack for the most part. Obviously, the only points for the Argos came on that punt return, and that's really more of a coach's decision than it is the players' fault in that case.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, here we go here. Another chance here for the Argos to put up some points. Let's make it a little more competitive here and end the season on a high note. Reminder of our third and final championship game here today, the Bantam Division. Looks like Dartmouth is well on their way to their second championship today.
Yeah, they'll look to sweep. So actually last year, it was Bedford Saints who were in all three championship games last year. And they walked away with the Adam and PeeWee ones. And it was actually Dartmouth spoiling the Bantam division on the backs of, I believe, Caleb Taylor last year.
I remember Caleb Taylor. He was he might have had 200 yards that gold medal game. Good tackle. Tackle on the play there. Hard to see the number. I'm going to say that's 48 Elijah. I don't know if the name's spelled correctly on here. Gabigbin. Capital G and B, though. Pardon me if that is incorrect.
Number 4, Levi Carrington on the carry. Wrapped up by number 24, Braylon Kelly.
And 24, Braylon Kelly got the tackle, and judging on the replay, that is correct. Saw a new running back for the first time in for Halifax, Levi Carrington, number 4. Maybe just saying, I mean, if anybody deserves a few snaps off, it is Irvine.
Yeah.
There we go, second down.
Well,
Boot right. And he is going to keep it himself and slide. Robbie Grant. Short pickup, they're up third down.
Run by the quarterback, number 7, Robbie Grant.
You can see on the far side here, you can't see it on the camera, but the Bantam Dartmouth Destroyers are starting to warm up for their gold medal game.
It's a big team over there, I'll tell you. See it up from up here in the booth.
Yeah. Big bodies.
Yeah.
Looking like 50 or so players. That's a lot for the minor league.
Yeah, they take on Truro in our Bantam final. Be about roughly a half hour after this game concludes. How about Grant on this rollout? Incomplete. Looking for number 48 there, that's Drapeau, Drake Drapeau. One of 2 Drapeaus on the team. His brother, I would assume, Tyler, number 49, a receiver.
Yeah, it's been a tough day for the Argos, but you know, they've had some offensive success. They had that touchdown on special teams, and obviously the scoreboard doesn't reflect it, but in the first half their defense was playing a pretty solid game and kind of just became too little too late at one point, and a couple mishaps here and there, and now it's a lopsided score, but nothing to be ashamed about. Ooh.
4th and long, right on the snap, we had a flag, multiple flags. Wait for the call here. I believe this is against the Argos. Special shout out to everybody who helps put on this tournament. Great for the kids. And good football too. It's very impressive. You know, the age of these kids and the way they're able to play. Football's a very physically demanding sport as well. Definitely got to be tough. Speaking of tough, one of the tougher kids that I've seen today is Willie Irvine in the backfield. The shots he's taken. Why not give it to him one more time on a pitch? McKinnon gets a block. That's a good one. Irvine busts out to the, and if he gets space to the outside, and he's tackled just short of the first down. Hell of an effort there by Irvine, as we've seen all day. A good tackle to stop him short of that first.
Yeah, Irvine has really good field vision when it comes to running. He sees the lanes pretty well and is able to make sharp cuts and find open space, get north, get west, get wherever he needs to go, really.
Yeah, he's got very, very good footwork, especially for his age. If I tried to do some of those cuts, I'd snap an ankle.
Yeah, our time has passed.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 3-minute warning.
So here we go. Looks like Dartmouth is putting in their bench players a little more, I would say. Just judging on who's out there. Well, not really. There we got 18. Corvée Clayton. Dartmouth has some weird numbers for their players. Kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Like 62 as a receiver. It's tripped me out a bit. So with 2:35 on the clock, referee's having a discussion with a coach on the sideline, Halifax. Still having a discussion.
A little bit of frustration here from the Argos sideline, looks like.
I don't know who that coach, actually there's multiple coaches on that Dartmouth sideline with shorts on. Bless them. It's a cold day.
It's got to be an O-lineman.
Definitely. Second down. The sweep on the outside to number 35, Isaiah Downey. Picks up a nice chunky yardage, I think maybe just short of that first down by a few inches. Downey gets a touch. I believe that's his first of the day. Third and very short, sweeps to the outside. It's 36 there. It's a nice cut to the outside. Slam down. First down. Kingston Leblon has been superb for Dartmouth today. Big reason why they're on their way to a PeeWee championship here.
There is a flag on the play.
It's in the backfield. So
probably looking at a hold here.
Yeah, so we're going to erase that play. Seeing the replay there, LeBlanc. I mean, that's just been the Destroyers' bread and butter all day. Receivers sweep outside, get the edge, get a block. All right, so it was penalty on Dartmouth's offense on the third down. Lieberman will throw, quick, wide open, in the flat. And still marching his way forward, and he is out after a gain of about 12, pretty good yardage anyhow. First down. It's number 40. Nash Burke, his first touch of the game. Good to see the Destroyers are dishing off to a few players that haven't really touched it yet today.
Yeah, and still seeing success is honestly the big part, and I think it's kind of setting an example for the Argos in that case. Maybe if a couple more guys got touches, then wow, they're going to call that a incompletion. Kind of lucky there.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to do a double reverse there. One sweep, then reverse the other way. Didn't work out that time.
If we get a replay here, that should have been a forward handoff. So it probably should have been a fumble in that case. Refs are discussing it here.
Yeah, we'll take a look here. Let's just see.
If I saw it correctly.
One.
Forward handoff. Yeah, that's a fumble.
Yeah, that should be a fumble.
Looked like Dartmouth got on it regardless, so. Yeah, and it will be called a fumble, so it'll be second down and 13. Yep.
Should keep the clock ticking as well. .156, there we go. Lieberman throws, caught. Very short gain. To number 36 there, Mr. Kingston LeBlanc.
Pass caught by number 35, Isaiah Downey.
Pardon me, that's number 35, Isaiah Downey. It's tough to tell the 5 and 6 apart there. Dartmouth still aggressive on offense. Give a shout out to their coaching staff. Definitely very well coached, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They're executing very well. Just like plays like that, wide open in the flats all day.
Wow.
And he's got space to go. Number 64, he might take this to the house. Wow. And he will. Touchdown, Destroyers. Unreal.
That's
Jace Hill.
Good job, Jace. But honestly, that just comes down to bad pursuit from the defensive side of the ball there. Hill was able to just cut right back across the field there and untouched for sure. And we've got to be able to run our feet a little bit. try to wrap him up there. If we get a replay, we should see it here.
And you see on this replay here, pass complete. And yeah, just
bad pursuit.
Yeah, really couldn't get the tackles going there. Nobody wrapped anybody up. And it's been that kind of day for Dartmouth over Halifax. Dartmouth will decide for the 2. That is tight, and he will not get it. 36-7 remains our score. Over a minute left.
Honestly, it's the end of the season here. If I'm the Argos, I'm just trying to get some different people the ball at this point in the game.
Yeah, if you're a resident of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, you're a pretty happy fella or woman today. They look great. And with 1:07 to go, just about a formality, the Dartmouth will be walking out with a second championship. They will have a shot to go 3 for 3, and they take on Truro in the Bantam final. He said about roughly a half hour after this one. Irvine will return it for the Argos. He's going to be tackled down between the 45 and 50 of Halifax's end. And a little over a minute for the Argos to get one last touchdown on the season. Ended on a high note. .44 in motion. They'll hand this off. Short, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage was Carrington. Dartmouth sideline getting excited. They know that they're less than 60 seconds away from a championship. Now let's see here, just ahead. I've just received notes on our MVPs of the games, as I'll say that after this play. Good run and a good scramble there for Argos number 7, Robbie Grant, the starting QB.
Ball carried by quarterback number 7, Robbie Grant.
So for Halifax, the MVPs of today's game, no surprise on offense, number 1, Willie Irvine, and on defense, we got number 20, Monty Murphy Gray. The Destroyers MVPs today on offense, number 36, Kinston LeBlanc, and number 18 on defense, Corvée Clayton, who also made plays on offense. He is the defensive MVP for the Destroyers. Congratulations to those 4 players. Very deserving. I'll also have a post-game interview with the winning side coach for Dartmouth. So here comes Grant. Completes.
Wow. Great ball.
It's a Drapeau. Great tackle. 18 seconds remain on the clock. As we'll check out that replay there. Nice to see a completion for Grant. Haven't seen too many that way. Good tackle by Clayton, showing why he is the defensive MVP today for Dartmouth. Here we go. 10 seconds, ticking down. This will be Looking like the final play of this game. And why not a pitch to Irvine? And he is wrapped up. An exclamation point on this one as Dartmouth wins the PeeWee Championship, defeating Halifax 36-7. And hold on a sec.
With a flag on the play.
Anticlimactic, we have a flag. Let's say that we just pick that up and end this one. A little meeting. We got roughing. Oh, that's roughing on the Argos. They're just going to let that slide. Yeah. Or no, it was on the Destroyers. And we'll end the game there. Congratulations to Dartmouth on the PeeWee Championship. I'll see you guys down at field level here.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in congratulating our offensive MVP from the Halifax Argos, number 1, Willie Irvine. And our defensive MVP, number 20, Monty Murphy. MVP for the Dartmouth Destroyers, number 36, Kingston Leblon.
All right, I'm joined here by the winning head coach here for the Dartmouth Destroyers PeeWee team, Mr. George Genty. George, how was the game? What was the game plan heading into today here?
The game plan is what we did all year. Just trained hard, practiced, played hard, and just come in here to go from one to the other and just execute everything they were taught, and they did exactly what we asked them to do. All to Halifax, great team. They came to win.
Yep.
They gave it to us, but we fought harder.
Yeah. No, it's very impressive. I thought your guys' offense was clicking just beautifully on the sweeps, the touch passes. Was that something you guys have been doing all year, and how important was that to your success today?
We've been doing that all year. We've been working on it a lot. A lot of our at the first year was a lot of passing, but we decided to do a lot of the sweeps and runs around, just try something a little different.
Yep.
And as I tell, it worked in our favor, and yes, we're happy. It's like I'm joyful. I'm sorry, but
that's all right. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.